In this video, I want to explain why I believe not only would Erin Blanchfield defeat Val if these two do end up fighting, if they did fight, but why I think this fight would be dominant in favor of Erin. I do believe she would dominate Valentina Shevchenko. She has like the perfect style to dominate Valentina Shevchenko, and it's simply because of her wrestling and her BJJ advantage over Valentina Shevchenko. If you're looking for someone to out wrestle Valentina, this is the perfect opponent. Erin Blanchfield, I believe she is the best wrestler in the women's flyweight division. And we saw Taila Santos was able to have success out wrestling Valentina for a few rounds before the headbutt and the momentum change. So I can only imagine what Erin Blanchfield could do to Valentina Shevchenko. And what Taila did, the success that she had with her takedowns, was mainly based off her physicality, being bigger than Valentina, being stronger than her. But Erin Blanchfield could do what Santos did, but with even better technique. She's got more leverage, better technique, and she's got better technique for getting the fight to the ground, better technical control on the ground as well than Taila Santos. I believe she would use a lot less energy. And I just think if she were to get the fight to the ground, Valentina is not getting up. And Erin Blanchfield has superior cardio to Taila Santos as well. Taila does slow down as the fight goes on, and that kind of did play in Shevchenko's favor. But Erin, cardio-wise, can keep up with Shevchenko. So she can find the success that Taila did, but from start to finish. I do not see her losing momentum. So gas tank won't be a factor. And she's at a huge advantage in terms of the wrestling. I think Valentina's only advantage in this matchup is her striking, obviously. She is, well, now it's kind of debatable between herself and Grasso. Is the best overall striker in the division. Grasso's the best boxer, but best striker, I say, is still Valentina the Bullet Shevchenko. And yes, I know some of y'all are going to be like, oh, but Erin gets hit a lot. She took damage against Taila. I hear you. And I do believe that she would find success, with her bread and butter. She would definitely land on Erin. She would do damage on Erin with her shots. But I don't think she has enough firepower to put Erin away, to get her respect, to keep Erin off of her. I feel like Erin, she can take those shots, but just keep pressing forward and inevitably get on the inside and get Valentina against the cage and close off that space for her to work her pretty striking and then get the fight to the ground. I just don't see Valentina being able to pitter-patter Erin Blanchfield for 5 straight rounds, without eventually, being taken down. I don't see her winning by knockout, and I cannot see her consistently defending takedowns throughout 5 rounds and outpointing Erin Blanchfield. Because a lot of people, whenever they do go for takedowns against Shevchenko, they kind of do succeed. Look at Santos. Grasso took her down in the second fight. She suplexed her in the second fight, reversed the takedown in the 5th round, and ended up on top. And Valentina does get her takedowns reversed quite a bit in fights whenever she does try to lock up with you in the clinch. That is a bit of a habit of hers. She makes a lot of, low IQ mistakes in the octagon when it comes to takedowns and clinching. I do believe against Erin, she would definitely make those mistakes one way or another. And Erin, of course, being the better wrestler, would capitalize, end up on top, and I think she would keep Valentina Shevchenko down. And I could see her getting Valentina in the worst position possible in this fight. Valentina has been mounted before. She's been back mounted, by the likes of Alexa Grasso. Imagine if Blanchfield has her in that position. I could picture Erin winning this fight via ground and pound TKO. She could submit Valentina, but Valentina does have very good sub defense. She's hard to finish on the ground when it comes to submissions. And her defense against rear naked chokes are pretty good too. Always good at tucking in her chin. Although she did get neck cranked by Grasso Erin could do that as well. I could see Erin just keeping her in the mount, keeping her weight planted on Val, and Val just kind of being in a helpless position and getting ground and pounded and the ref pulling her off. Or Erin could also just win this fight via dominant decision. I could see her just grinding out Val for 5 rounds with a lot of clinching and wrestling and control and winning maybe like a 49-46. Like Val would at least win a round maybe with her striking, but then Erin eventually will just be Erin and impose her overall game on Valentina in this fight. And I don't think Val would be able to do much about it. I feel like if, let's say, Erin were to fight Valentina when Val was the champion, or if, let's say, Shevchenko would have got the decision in that last Grasso fight and her next fight was going to be Erin, I believe this is where Valentina Shevchenko would have met her match. It wasn't Grasso. I don't think Alexa Grasso has Val's number. I don't think she's Valentina Shevchenko's kryptonite. That fight is more of a 50-50 fight, coin toss, where both fighters can beat each other on any given night, because the first one, Valentina was winning until late. She got caught with the, stupid spinning back kick, got her back take, got choking out. And then, the second fight, close, draw. Arguably, Valentina could have won that fight. A trilogy is anyone's fight. But Erin, I believe, is the perfect style that on multiple given nights could neutralize Valentina Shevchenko. Every fighter has someone that's better than them, and I believe that's who Erin is for Shevchenko. I do believe she is Valentina Shevchenko's boogie woman. When you're on top for so long and you stick around long enough, eventually that one person is always going to come along, and fighters are also going to get better. The competition bar is going to rise, and we're seeing that now with women's flyweight. Like Valentina has gotten away with for years owning a very weak division, but now women's flyweight, it is evolving, and Valentina, her performances are starting to kind of dip. She had that close fight with Tyla where she arguably almost lost, and then it led to her losing to Alexa Grasso, and then she drew with Alexa Grasso the second time, couldn't just win that fight, let alone. And I believe if she's struggling with this current wave of top competition, which Erin is part of that pack, I imagine if she were to be matched up with Erin, that fight would be a struggle, but also a potential loss. And keep in mind, Valentina Shevchenko is pushing 36. She's not getting any younger. Father time is not on her side. Erin Blanchfield is young and she's progressing. So even though, she did struggle against Tyla Santos, she's going to improve off that performance and she's going to step it up to the next level and become the best version of herself. Whereas what we saw with Valentina in that last fight with Grasso, I believe that's the best Val we're ever going to see again. I feel like going forward, Valentina's age will also start to show in her fights, and I just think her time is done. I could be wrong, but I want to know your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Who do you guys think would win this matchup between Valentina and Erin, and why? Like and subscribe, and peace out.